of takeaway of how you see yourself in the unit as we nearly wrap up spring?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of improvement. Just taking off of last year and coming into this year. A lot of young guys stepping up, getting more experience and getting more comfortable. Defense is going to fly around. I mean, there's a lot more energy this year. There's a lot more want to. I think, in my own opinion, I think the defense is what is going to put us over the threshold. I think our offense does what they do, but in order for us to be where we need to be, defense has to be on the point. If that means being perfect, I think that's where we need to be. But a lot of progress in spring, a lot of growth. Just keep everyone healthy is the main thing. I think we'll be just fine.
Talk about that one too. I mean, what's the fuel behind that?
I think being the standard of what Eastern Washington is. I mean, you've seen in the past of what the greats have done. I think that's the motivator. I mean, everyone always comes back, alumni, and they're always talking about the standard, just trying to get back to that point. And so I wouldn't say it's pressure, but it's a good motive to get everyone back to where we need to be. And I think we're buying into that more and more. So I think that's what the one-two is.
What do you see as the difference with how the team operates in a system like this in the spring versus the fall, and like how that sort of the contrast is as you're all kind of gelling for the first real time as a team now, at least on the field together?
Yeah, I think the spring is very important for the core guys because that's like right now is the people that are going to play the most. I think you're going to have your freshmen that come in and there may be a one-off, but right now it's just more important. I think people take this for granted. You're just practicing. The practice is no games, but I think this is the most important. And if we can mold right now and be who we are, it gives us enough motivation and enough enough motivation to get through to the fall and do what we need to do. So.
Certainly saw a lot of that this weekend. I was here for the spring game. Defense put on quite the show. A lot of guys, especially Bjorn, double picks was great. So just talk about that, how that kind of showcased it now as we get close to the red-white game to kind of solve.
Yeah, I think a lot of young guys are, again, getting more confidence to go out there and just play football. I mean, obviously, there's schematics and there's other plays that you need to do. But I think just playing free and go make plays and be who you are. And I think you've seen that Bjorn picks. And we're just flying around and disrupting the quarterback, disrupting, the offense. And while we're doing that, it makes the offense better. Yeah, we made a kill in the scrimmage, but that's what we need to be where we need to be.
McKel, the safeties room, you got 6 or 7 guys deep probably. How do you sort of obviously you rotate in and out. How does that feel just having that deep of a position?
It's a good thing for me. I think comfortability-wise, we can go into a game knowing that we can have 6 or 7 guys rotating. I mean, I don't know how many programs around here or in general have 6 or 7 guys that can rotate. I mean, it gives Coach Bruce the confidence to know like he can game plan for different opponents. And I think it's a good thing for us to have that many guys that can play. A lot of guys will say, "Oh, shoot, I want to play more," but I think them doing good and myself doing good makes everyone better. So more the better, to be honest with you.
You talked about Coach Bruce. He took over. He was he's your position coach.
Yeah.
What have you sort of seen him take that he taught in the room with you guys that he sort of taken to the whole unit, the whole defense now?
Just really the energy. I mean, he's a younger guy for a defensive coordinator, and I think we needed that energy. And we had that in the safety room, but obviously when you're a position coach, you can't necessarily, get the whole team, the whole unit. And I think he's brought that over to the whole unit. And you can see how we play. It's more energetic. It's more natural. It just feels like we're out there trying to make plays. And I think we needed that. I think last year we were a little flat, a little dry at times, and we needed something to boost us over that hump. So I think that's what he brings mostly. Yeah.
You came back for your 7th year. Just what was that thought? Just one more year, you wanted to give it your last shot?
I mean, my family and who I am as a Broussard, we're not quitters. A lot of people who get hurt or, they can say, "Oh, he has 7, 8 years," whatever. They can say whatever they want, but I have more to give. I have way more to give. And I can't go out without putting my full foot through the door, and I'm going to do my best to do that. And really, the young guys, they help me do that. They keep me going, and I want to win. So if I can help in that manner, I'm going to do that. So.
Cool.
Cool.
Thank you very much, man.
Yes, sir.